Welcome back to Madrid Insider TV, your ultimate destination for anything related to Real Madrid. And this is massive, decisive, and season-defining breaking news coming directly from inside the Real Madrid camp, because Xabi Alonso has just officially confirmed that Kylian Mbappé will arrive tomorrow in Saudi Arabia to be part of the squad for the Spanish Super Cup final against Barcelona. A confirmation that completely shifts the narrative, the pressure, and the emotional temperature surrounding this final. And before we continue, it is very important that you subscribe to the channel and ensure notifications is turned on so you don't miss any Real Madrid news. This announcement did not come out of nowhere, but it arrives at a moment when tension, expectation, and speculation were reaching their peak, with fans desperately waiting to know whether Real Madrid's biggest star would be ready for such a high-stakes occasion, and Xabi Alonso's confirmation immediately sent a powerful message not only to Barcelona but to the entire football world. Mbappé's arrival in Saudi Arabia represents far more than just another player joining the squad late. It symbolizes ambition, authority, and Real Madrid's refusal to approach this final with anything less than maximum firepower, especially against their eternal rivals. Inside Valdebebas, Mbappé's situation has been handled with extreme care, with medical staff, performance analysts, and Xabi Alonso himself closely monitoring his condition, workload, and readiness, and the green light to travel confirms that the club believes he can contribute at the highest level without compromising the long-term season. From a tactical standpoint, Mbappé's presence completely transforms how Barcelona must prepare, because his ability to stretch defensive lines, punish high blocks, and decide matches with a single acceleration forces opponents to defend deeper, narrower, and with constant fear, and that alone can create space and freedom for the rest of Madrid's attacking structure. Xabi Alonso values control and clarity, but he also understands that finals are often decided by moments rather than patterns, and Mbappé is the ultimate moment maker, the kind of player who can tilt the balance of a match even when the game feels locked. Within the dressing room, sources describe Mbappé's inclusion as a massive morale boost, particularly for younger players who look to him as a reference point, a leader through action rather than words, and his arrival is expected to immediately raise the competitive intensity in training as Madrid prepare their final tactical adjustments. The Spanish Super Cup final is not just a trophy opportunity. It is a psychological battlefield, a statement of dominance, and a direct confrontation between two projects trying to define the future of Spanish football, and with Mbappé available, Xabi Alonso now has the option to be more aggressive, more flexible, and more unpredictable. Barcelona, on the other hand, are now forced into recalculations, knowing that any lapse in concentration, any high defensive line, or any poorly timed press could be instantly punished by the most devastating forward in world football. Xabi Alonso, speaking with composure and conviction, made it clear that Mbappé's inclusion does not disrupt the collective but strengthens it, emphasizing that the Frenchman understands the responsibility, the discipline, and the tactical demands required in a final of this magnitude. The decision to bring Mbappé also reflects Alonso's growing authority as manager, showing that he is trusted to balance risk and reward, emotion and logic, spectacle and structure. As Real Madrid prepare to travel and settle into Saudi Arabia, anticipation is reaching boiling point, with fans around the world waiting to see Mbappé step onto the training pitch, assess his sharpness, and potentially take center stage on one of the biggest nights of the season. This final against Barcelona now carries an added layer of drama, expectation, and global attention, because when Kylian Mbappé is involved, history always feels close, and under Xabi Alonso's leadership, Real Madrid are entering this Super Cup final not just to compete, but to impose, to dominate, and to remind everyone that in decisive moments, Madrid always arrive with their biggest stars ready to write the story.